I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, February 24th. This edition of the KDA Video Minute is brought to you by the KDA Association Health Plan, providing group health insurance for member dentists and their staff statewide through Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas and Kansas City. Contact Dennis Maggart at McGinnis Group for more information on the KDA Association Health Plan. Let's jump right in with our legislative update. Today is the deadline in the legislature for bills to be out of their House of origin. So that means a House bill has to be out of the House, a Senate bill has to be out of the Senate. And as we've reported earlier this week with Legislative Alert, Senate Bill 103 was not acted on by the Senate Committee on Public Health and Welfare. Remember, that's the bill that has to do with the 20% rule. Unfortunately, late last night, the Senate did maneuver Senate Bill 103 into an exempt committee, which means that that bill is now exempt from this deadline. So Senate Bill 103, though no action has been taken, and I want to stress that, no action has been taken in committee to move it forward, it is now exempt, which means for the rest of this session, it is alive and active and could be acted on at any time. So what does this mean? It means that the KDA, our member dentists, need to stay vigilant, active, and aware. Stay in communication with your legislators, particularly your senators right now, with regard to this bill. And we will keep you informed, of course, throughout the session as to the status of Senate Bill 103. The second bill has to do with prior authorization. That's House Bill 2283. Last week, the House Committee on Insurance held a hearing on that bill. Dr. Dan Nielsen, the KDA President-elect, came and testified and expressed dentist concerns with prior authorizations. The bill is still in committee. However, the committee chairman, Representative Bill Sutton, has offered his wish to try to come up with a compromise on that bill between the provider groups and dental insurance. So we'll see if there's some way that might be able to wiggle through this legislative session. There was a bill that had to do with non-covered services that the Kansas Dental Association did get introduced. That's House Bill 2286. It's going to die in the House Committee on Insurance. We were not able to get a hearing scheduled on that bill, so unfortunately we'll be working on that one into next year. And thirdly is an issue that has to do with dentures and adult dental Medicaid. So the House has put in $1.7 million, the Senate $1.2 million, so that dentures and removable partials and things can be covered by adult dental Medicaid. So those are things that are moving forward and where we are at this point in time during the legislative session. The House and the Senate are both taking Monday and Tuesday off, and they'll be back Wednesday to kind of work through, again, that second part of the legislative session. I want to remind everyone that the Kansas Dental Association has written a letter to insurance carriers asking them to increase maximum benefits to their to the patients and the Kansans that they provide insurance for, as well as increasing those reimbursement rates as overhead and inflation has decreased the amount of dollars or amount of care that those patients can receive. So there is a petition here on the e-news. Look for that, sign it. It's very easy. Just open it and click to sign that petition so that we can get that on to those insurance carriers as soon as possible. I want to remind everyone that March 24th and 25th is K-Mom Topeka. We'll be at the Stormont Vale Event Center. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary, so we're very excited about that. Please be involved, sign up, register, you and your staff. Love to have you all volunteering and helping out patients from around the state of Kansas. This year, as a fundraiser, we will have a raffle or the opportunity to win a Patrick Mahomes autographed jersey. So please look for that as well. You can sign up on the Charitable Foundation website or here in the e-news. It is a $50 opportunity to be entered into that drawing. Before we wrap up today, I want to remind everyone that we've included a new In Case You Missed It link on the Member Center of our website. So if there's any legislative alerts or updates that might have come out that you've missed, please click on those and you can see some of the news and information you might have missed so that we can keep you informed and aware of what's going on with dental issues around the state of Kansas. That wraps this edition of the KDA Video Minute.